There's a saying, have you heard the saying, your head's now in the tiger's mouth? Have you heard that? Have you heard that saying before?
Which one?
It's a strange saying. It's a strange saying, if you haven't heard it before. It says, your head is now in the tiger's mouth. What it means is that your head symbolizes the ego, the ignorance. And as you can imagine, if your head is now in the tiger's mouth, you haven't got much chance of surviving. This means the ego now is still alive. Yeah, your ego is still alive, but your head is the head of the ego is now in the tiger's mouth. It's just a matter of time. You can't get back. There's no turning back now. You're done for. Yeah. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want you to be scared by the metaphor. I don't want you to I don't want you to think, oh no, a tiger's gonna come. No. Obviously it's a metaphor. Your head's in the tiger's mouth. It means once you've made spiritual contact with Ramana, it means that's it. You're on the slippery slope to realization. Yeah. You're falling down that slope. Now your ego is trying to stay upright. It's trying to cling to the land, right? It's trying to cling to the flat terrain. And the ego is trying to maintain itself because it thinks it's important it stays alive. But then once you've lost your footing and you start to slip down the slope, that's it. Your ego is going to die. You're still alive, but now you're hurtling down the slope to impending doom. Gosh, maybe I've got to come up with more positive metaphors, isn't it? Poor old Sanjukta has come here for advice and inspiration. I've said your head's in the tiger's mouth and you're hurtling to impending doom down a slippery slope, no turning back. Maybe you're expecting something more positive. The point is, once you've made contact, again, this is going to I'm not very good at this positive stuff. Inspiring stuff. Now you've made contact, the end is nigh. See, this is not a positive thing I'm saying, is it? It is positive. It is positive. Sorry. It is positive. The end is nigh. The ego end is nigh. Ego death is liberation. Remember, we can talk about liberation in positive terms, like self-realization. Liberation is a positive term. You're free. That's positive. We can talk about it in negative terms as well. Ego death is the end of ego, what it isn't. Or nirvana, the total extinguishment. Ego to be blown out. So, yes, you have connection with Ramana. Cling to Ramana. Cling to the Guru. Cling to his name. Cling to his form. Cling to his teaching. Stoke that heart connection. Stoke the fire. You know what I mean to stoke the fire? Yeah. It's like you prod the fuel to keep it burning, to keep the flames, right? Stoke the fire of your connection with Ramana. This is bhakti. Bhakti is the mother of liberation. From bhakti, everything comes. Bhakti is the mother of jnana, mother of liberation, mother of knowledge, mother of self-realization. If you have the heart connection with Guru, then everything's going to come. How long should you spend in meditation? As long as you can. But take it easy. It's not a race. The mind is impatient. The mind often wants to get there as quick as possible. You know? There's no rush. You are the self. Like I said at the beginning, Tat Tvam Asi. You are the self. What's the rush? You're beyond time, space, and Maya. You're beyond all objective phenomena. There's no rush. You have made contact with Ramana. Your head's in the tiger's mouth. Enjoy it. Enjoy it there. Have a look around. Relax. And then, when Ramana's ready, he'll clamp the jaws. The final act is done, as all acts are done, by his grace. So if you have that connection with Ramana, don't worry. Just sit and relax and be with him. That's it. That's it. Just sit, relax, be with him. Yeah. Don't do this. Who am I? Who am I? What am I? What am I? Must find a self, must find a self. Yeah? Don't do that. You're the self. You are the source. You are he. You are that. You are the mother goddess. You don't need to struggle and strain, you know? Your Ramana has found you. He will take you home. So it's like when you get onto the rickshaw and Ramana is driving you. You're now on the rickshaw. You're lucky. You found the best driver in town. Now he will take you to your destination. Tracy, good to have you with us. Where's Tracy? Is she gone already?
No, I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
I didn't interrupt you. I have to go.
You take care. Lovely to see you.
Thank you so much. It was, I'm speechless. So I hate to go, but I go to church today, so I just want to say thank you.
I love making you speechless. That's I'm always happy when that happens.
It's good to have Tracy speechless, really. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Bye-bye.
So, yes, how long to spend with Ramana? Self-inquiry is just spending time with Ramana. Ramana is yourself. So, as much as you can, as much as you want to, as much as you're able to. The more relaxed you are about it, the more able you'll be able to do it, because it won't be so exhausting. You just relax. Make it a holiday. Make it something enjoyable. And come regularly to satsang for you. I don't always advise. I mean, the general advice is to come regularly to satsang for everybody. But most people, when I respond to people, I don't say that as a part of the response. For you, I think it's very important. I just get that feeling that where you're at is actually, it's quite up and down. And over time, I think this satsang will be very helpful to you. You know, some people don't need satsang. Some people will, they will just find their own way. And I don't know if that's you or not, to be honest. And my sense is that coming to a group like this regularly will be very important for you. And what's important for you is when things are going well, that's when you should come to satsang. Because what a lot of people do is when things are not going well, that's when they come to satsang, right? And then when things are going well, people drop away. And then they bounce back again. They come back again when it's a bit harder. That's what many people do. But for you, I would encourage you anyway. It's my advice. And your choice how you receive that, of course. But my advice is to try and come regularly here. I know it's your first time here today, but I don't really say that very much. I don't think I say that very much to people, generally speaking. But it's just a feeling I have for you. For some people, the satsang can really provide a consistency of inspiration that can be incredibly important for some people in the journey. It can be a major stabilizing factor. So it doesn't even have to be this group. I mean, obviously I'd love to see you here, but any kind of Ramana kind of group activity, I think involving other people where you have to attend, I think will be useful for you. Because so if there's something local to you, for example, I think that would be very useful to you as well. I don't know what the situation is quite where you are at the moment, but come here if you would like to. You'd be very welcome to. How does that sound to you, Sanjita?
Yeah, it sounds sounds good. Yeah, I think, like you said, I have this this is too much fire. It kind of burns me out sometimes. It's true. I have to, a little bit cool down, and yeah, it's true. But that longing is so intense. I don't know how to cool down.
You just relax. You relax through it. Feel it, but relax. Relax.
Yeah.
Yeah. And come here, and when you have questions, please ask. But when you don't have questions, please come and be with the group and listen. This will be very helpful to you as well. So it's just as important when you don't have questions to be here for you, I think, and to actually just have a chance to relax and listen and take it in. This will be helpful to you, I think. What do you think? Do you think that's right? Or tell me if you don't think so, I don't mind.
Yeah, I think it sounds good. I need to understand more conceptually, also practice-wise. I don't know. It's very new for me. Maybe there are so many things I need to know.
Well, I hope over time, all these questions and all your knowledge and all that, everything you need will be answered. It will be. It will be. If you have made contact with Ramana, it will all happen. It will be good.
I love to be in the tiger's mouth, really.
You are. No, you are. You are.
Yeah.
Certainly. Certainly. If you have a heart, I mean, do you have a heartfelt connection with Ramana?
Yes, I do. It's
So that's it. You're done. That's it. You're cooked. You're done. Just a matter of it's not now it's no longer a matter of if you will attain liberation. It's just when. It's like, imagine you're running to catch a taxi. You're running to catch a taxi, and finally you get the taxi, and you get in the taxi, and you sit. You see. Then you just sit in, and Ramana, who is the perfect taxi driver, is gonna just drive you to your destination. Now you've got into the taxi. You relax. You're not at your destination yet, but now you're like relaxed. It's like running for the train. Yesterday, I met up with an old friend of mine, great friend of mine, who lives in Cambridge, just a few miles north of where I live in London. On the way back, we all had to run. I was with my wife and kids. We had to run and get the train. We got on the train. That's it. And train takes us straight back to London. Yeah. Once you're on the train, once you found Ramana, that's it. He'll take you home. You don't need to worry anymore. There will still be ups and downs, but he's going to be there now with you the whole time. He was always there with you, but now you are conscious of him. So that's it. Have faith. Just sit. and relax and be with him. That's it. That's it. Just sit, relax, be with him.